Three, two, one.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Yao here. Welcome to my new setup and my new series called Film Life. I'm going to be taking you behind the scenes of my films this year that I'm shooting. I'm also going to be breaking down trailers that come out, new Netflix shows, movies, and we're going to talk in depth about them and how we feel. Kind of like the Talking Dead, if you've seen that. So it's going to be similar to that, but some episodes will be more in depth and you'll actually see me walking around and talking to you guys and see behind the scenes. But this episode, we're talking about Conjuring 2, which is coming out June 10th. It's a very scary film. And Conjuring 1, if you didn't see that, you should go check that out. But this is my new series, Film Life. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what you think about it. Alright, guys? Alright, I'm out of here. Check it out.
Conjuring 2.
Do you know when the voice is gonna speak?
Sometimes.
Does it ever say things just to you that you can only hear?
Yes.
Does it feel like it's coming from inside of you?
More like it's coming from behind me. Like I'm being used.
What does it say?
It said it wants to hurt you.
When did it say that?
Right now.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Okay, guys, so you saw the trailer. The trailer was okay. I didn't think it was the best, and I didn't think it was the worst. It could have been a lot better, though. There's some strong points in it, some weak points in it, like every other trailer. But it's Conjuring 2, so, I mean, the movie's not going to be as bad as you think it may be just based upon the trailer. At least we hope. But Conjuring alone, Conjuring 1, was incredible. Probably the best film of the decade or scariest film ever that I've ever seen. Personally, I'm a horror director. That's the kind of horror director I want to be, and mix it up between drama and stuff like that. So I'm definitely looking forward to this one. Now, if you guys have not seen Conjuring 1, I suggest you go see that now before this movie comes out. Go and see it now before this movie comes out, because you definitely want to be up to date and know what's going on. But make sure you watch with a whole bunch of friends in your house with the lights on. I wasn't able to sleep for about maybe 4 or 5 weeks, and I mean that. And I'm in my 20s. It's pretty bad. The movie was very, very scary. Conjuring 2 is coming out, so I'm hoping it's going to beat that in terms of the scariness, if that's even a word. But anyway, Conjuring, before I get into the whole TV and the whole trailer breakdown, let's talk a little bit about what the Conjuring's about and what it actually is, okay? So Conjuring basically is about two people, mainly Ed and Lorraine Warren. They're husband and wives, and they're paranormal investigators, and they go and help out the Perron family, if I'm pronouncing that right. Sorry if I slaughtered it, but this is in like Rhode Island, 1971, and they had some demon activity, demonic activity in their house, and the paranormal investigators, Patrick Wilson, that's who it's played by. This guy is from, I don't know if you guys remember, he's from Insidious. He was in Insidious 1, 2, and 3, one of the main character, the dad, Patrick Wilson. He was also in what do you call it? He was also in Conjuring 1, of course. He was in Watchmen. He was in a couple movies, a lot of movies actually. Fargo, Bone Tomahawk, Home Sweet Hell, Zipper, Stretch. He was in a lot of movies. Amazing actor. And he's teamed up with Vera Farmiga. If I slaughtered her name, sorry about that. But those two did amazing together. Definitely have good chemistry, and it's good to see them back for Conjuring 2. It would only make sense, especially after making $318 million for Conjuring 1. Let me say it again. $318 million. It's only right that the Warner Brothers, or Warner Brothers doing it, but I don't know who did part 1 in terms of the company, comes out with a sequel to try to double that or make the same thing, because that's incredible. 318 million is an amazing number, where Batman vs Superman opening weekend only made 170. So you see the big gap in that. Batman vs Superman sucked, by the way. Anyway, moving on. So that's what The Conjuring is about. Paranormal investigators that go around and try to cure or solve demonic activities in people's houses. Now, Conjuring 2. We're going to get straight into it. Before we get to the trailer breakdown, I want to tell you a little bit about that. Part 2, they're helping the... I don't know who they're helping actually in this one, but it's based on the Enfield poltergeist in London. Now, if you notice that's in the beginning of the trailer, okay? That's in the beginning of the trailer. They show that, which I'll get to. But let's talk about who it's directed by. Now, this movie is directed by one of my favorite directors of all time, James Stinkin' Wan. His middle name's not Stinkin'. I just said it because I was happy. But James Wan, this movie is directed by. He did Fast and Furious. He did a whole bunch of movies. Dead Silence. That's where he really got known. And I fell in love with this guy in Conjuring 1. That's when I really started to watch him and watch his work. So James Wan is incredible. Yeah, he likes his hair red, a little strange, but he's different. He likes to be unique. It's art. Film is art. So that's James Wan for you. He is directing this film. Like I said, Conjuring 1 was very scary, so he did a very good job. So we're definitely looking forward to seeing him in Conjuring Part 2. But the question is, will Conjuring 2 meet our standards or surpass Conjuring Part 1? That's the main question. Actors, they got it. Cast, they got it. Music, they got it. All that stuff, they got down pat. Now let's look at the trailer, because the trailer can make or break a film. All right? It's the first thing people see before you watch the movie. So the first thing I caught in the trailer rather, is Enfield, London, 1977. Now take a look at that. First off, I love the blue. I love everything that's going on, the color, the cinematic, the camera, the way it's coming up, everything. It looks beautiful. The clock. I just love the movements in James Wan's films. Now, if you notice, I found this picture here, the Enfield poltergeist. Now that tells me that this movie is based on a true story, which I knew, but a lot of you guys don't know that it's based on a true story. And this happened, the Enfield poltergeist. I didn't read in detail too much about this, but this supposedly is a true story. I guess this girl's elevating or something like that, but yeah, there's demonic stuff going on in people's houses. You can see a little kid's face in the bed. He's crying, and the other girl's crying, and this girl's screaming. That's not a house I'd want to be in, but it's definitely based on a true story, and this is what the Conjuring 2 is based on, this story right here. So if you guys want to know more, go research this, but I didn't want to give you a 20-30 minute spiel on the Conjuring 2 true story, the background and stuff like that. So moving right along, so we saw that in the trailer. All right, so now we're moving into the living room. I love James Wan, the way he moves in with the camera and stuff like that. They go to the bedroom, it's going up. If you notice, camera movement's incredible. Cinematography is on point, which mostly is for all his movies. Now this, I don't know what the hell this is. This is some house some kid made, or tree house. And now we see Vera Farmiga. This is the lady I was talking about from Insidious 1. Insidious and Conjuring 1. She's an incredible actress. This little girl here, I have no idea who this is, but you can tell right off the bat that this is going to be a very, very scary film. All right, we're back at the tree house, or the house in the house, whatever this is called. All right, now that's a little lame. With the name coming up like that, that is a little lame to me. I think that's a little boring. They could have did a lot better than that. But the flashing, a little boring too. They could have did a lot better than that, honestly. I'm going to admit to you. A lot better than this. Alright, now it's starting to get scary. A lot of flashes. They're moving around. Glass breaking. This was pretty cool. I'll admit. This was pretty cool how they did this. I thought the girls on the ground, they went upside down. really, really unique. Okay, this is really, really unique. So let's watch and see what happens still. Wow, that was really cool. Okay, now she's waking up. The crosses, I guess, are gonna turn upside down. Yes, the first cross turns upside down. This was terrifying to me. It wasn't that, well, not too much. I mean, we've seen this in Exorcist with the cross turning upside down. We've seen this in several horror films. Now this scared the hell out of me right now. That old man right there, that got me right there. And that's Conjuring 2 Breakdown TB, guys. I'm looking forward to this one. This one looks really, really good. The next true story from the case files of Ed and Lorraine Warren. That's terrifying because Annabelle supposedly was a true story. June 10th is coming out. And we're looking forward to this one. We're going to hope that this is a good film, guys. Go grab your popcorn, your tickets. I will definitely be watching this film. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope it doesn't let me down, but I don't think it will. Warner Brothers always does an amazing job. Conjuring's incredible. James Wan's incredible, and I hope to work with them one day. But that is the first episode of TB. If you liked it, make sure you like. If you want to comment, leave the comments below. And make sure you subscribe, all right, guys? Because I'm bringing weekly videos every week. And the next TB should be coming out very shortly. And I think you'll love the next one, guys, all right? Yow, out.